What's up, y'all? Christina Kimbrough here, founder of Free Life LLC, with an exciting announcement. I will be starting to co-host the amazing podcast, Discover Virginia. Today's episode was so much fun. We talked all things modeling, content creation, and business ownership. You've got to check it out.
Welcome to Discover Virginia, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes of the incredible people, businesses, and stories that shape the Hampton Roads and Virginia community. Each episode, we sit down with local entrepreneurs, creatives, and change makers who are redefining what it means to live, work, and also play in this region. Now, let's explore, connect, and discover Virginia. So, Genevieve, how much do you like bench press?
So I actually don't bench press at all.
Okay. So is it just like deadlifts?
So it's deadlifts, it's anything shoulders, but I love deadlifting.
Yeah. We were just noticing earlier, like Wonder Woman for Halloween. Is that what you were going to be going as, or?
I guess at this rate, I probably could. I think I do kind of look like her, and I feel like I have the momentum to have the facade she does.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm going to be a mad scientist. What about you, Kay?
Oh boy. I don't even know. I want to be some kind of Marvel superhero.
Oh, Marvel superhero. I like that.
Catwoman.
Yeah. She's a little spicy.
That's a little spicy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Also, that's like DC too. Yeah, technically. But what about you, Christina?
Tired entrepreneur.
Tired entrepreneur. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have the bags. Like, I work a lot.
That's what I should be too.
Right, yeah,
that's real. And I think that's more scary too. It's like,
scary.
This is real life. You don't sleep. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the Discover Virginia podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Trahan. And today we have our co-host with us.
Yes, Christina Kimbrough. So happy to be here.
Yeah. And we're going to be joined today at the Flow home here in Virginia Beach, this luxurious, amazing Airbnb. So definitely go and follow us and check out the video we have showcasing with these awesome business owners and entrepreneurs and models here with us today about just how incredible this space was, even though it rained today.
I know.
I mean, okay. I tried to edit that part out, but okay. I think it's just part of it.
Makes the story better. You know, it's fun.
Yeah. And the boat's been rocking too, which I don't love, but other than that, it's been a great stay. Yeah.
What did you expect on a boat?
Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about this is a legendary collaboration that you do, Kay, and Genevieve, you've been a part of recently. And I want to highlight this thing called Kandys Events. And we featured this on our last month's episode with Brandy. Shout out to Brandy, wherever she's at in Europe or Spain or whatever. Thanks not for inviting us, but okay. But yeah, she talked about the name Kandys Events and how it came about. Can you give us a quick flashback to that conversation of how you came up with the name and what it represents for the creatives and models and people out there looking to build their name and their brand?
It's not as creative as you might think. My name is Kay. Brandy. We just smashed them together like a middle school couple. And now we are Candy.
I love the name though. I love it because that's like, it's a great idea and it's who you are. Yeah.
We can make a lot of spins off of it, like eye candy or candy coated, and we kind of have worked with the brand Candy, Candyland, anything
Candy
like
Crush.
that.
That's
Candy
a fun
Crush.
game.
That was going to be one of our branding tickets that we were going to sell.
Okay.
So yeah,
now we have to collab on that. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. But yeah. So.
Very, very cool. And what does it mean for the creators and entrepreneurs out there looking to build their brand and their business?
Candy's a one-stop shop. It's a one-stop candy shop.
All the flavors, all the services.
Exactly. Everything you need in one spot. We've got our content creators, our models, our influencers, our photographers, our brands, our venues, our directors. Anything you need for your creative itch, we got it. Especially if you have a sweet tooth, we're the perfect spot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was one of the inspirations for this event. Not gonna lie, total not ripoff, but you're invited. But
like I felt like that was happening.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was like, hey, so like I'm doing this event, and I kind of need you to be there because it's your idea. But yeah, I mean, Virginia Beach has a beautiful, it's got the beautiful summer and the beaches and everything like that, and then obviously the boat and the aquatic scene is huge. So it just made sense. So. Thanks for that idea, and thanks for letting us coin it from you. So, Kandys Events, big inspiration to us here in Discover Virginia, but also to the models out there. Genevieve, would you mind speaking to the impact it's had on your business and your brand?
Yes. So modeling has had a very impact on me. To say I got out of a really toxic relationship. I moved back here. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with myself, career wise or just hobby wise. And so I was able to get into the modeling aspect because of Kay and her business. And it has been such a blessing to have. It's a great community. It's a lot of networking. It's just getting your foot in the doorway and making your way up from there. And I'm super glad that I was able to get into this community.
Yeah. And we're so glad to have you a part of this conversation too, because I think there's such a disconnect in the business world. And Christina, I know you can speak to this too, but like when you have team members and, bosses or CEOs, there's a disconnect. There's a breakdown there in communication. And I think it's so amazing too that, Kay, you have that open line of communication, which I admire so much. And that inspires me with our team here with the Virginia video side to just be open, be transparent, and to like be in your corner for your people. Christina, on the business side, I want you to dive into with Kay about like the raw truths of the business. Cause like you said,
sure.
bags under your eyes earlier.
It's real.
It's real.
Not enough concealer. So I would love to hear, like, I know I'm an entrepreneur as well. How long have you been in business?
Kandys is this summer only,
That's
but
exciting.
I've been a business owner for 6 years.
That's amazing. And how's it been? What's the journey been like?
Oh my gosh, it's been tiring.
Yeah, right.
Kind of like what you said.
Yeah.
The bags under your eyes, the brain buffering nonstop. People be talking to me and I'm just crickets.
Yeah, I
can't
do.
think fast enough. So.
Yeah. Christina, ask her how many social media profiles she's managing right now.
How many?
I think 10.
Oh, God bless you.
Too
my
many.
God.
I know.
We're here to
but-
help when you're ready.
I have 2, and I thought that
But
was a
2
lot.
of them are my dogs, so it's not that
Okay.
intense, guys.
Okay.
I mean, but corgis are pretty popular though. Is it? Yeah.
That is true.
It's not a corgi.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish I had a corgi.
Oh,
No, you
which
don't.
one is it?
I have a Rottweiler and I have Doodles.
Oh, I only follow
I
corgi
love
account.
that.
Sorry.
I love. So what would you say are some of the biggest challenges you've faced or you've seen?
Just being one person.
Right.
And having a business partner. I have Brandy. She's
Yeah.
actually, I said Spain earlier. She's in Ibiza right
Oh
now.
my
She's
gosh.
traveling all over.
Yeah.
But with her being gone, a lot has fallen on me this week.
Sure.
And I don't want to drop too much, but we've got a lot of events coming. We've got our September event end of this month. We've got a North Carolina event. We've got a Philly event coming up. Which
We're gonna drop it all. Yes, right.
Yeah. Genevieve's a part of that lineup. We've got Istanbul launched for next year, and we've got one other international event that I don't want to drop out just yet because
That's
we're
so
still working
cool.
out those kinks.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
it's like 5 events
Yeah.
by myself,
Yeah.
plus an agency, and then I also do modeling tours of my own, so I'm touring next
Wow.
month as well.
Yeah. So how did the idea for it come about? I love a good like background story.
For Kandys?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I went to a year and a half ago, I think, or a year ago, I went to a workshop in Chicago. I absolutely love that workshop. And I came back here, didn't think anything of it, wasn't sure I'd come back. He invited me back, asked me if I knew anybody. I recommended Brandy. We weren't nearly as close then as we are now, but we became very close on that trip. And we were like, Virginia needs something like this in the creative community.
That's cool.
And we got on a phone call one day and said, let's do it.
Yeah.
And Brandy said, well, I mean, how big are you trying to scale this? And I was like, not going to lie, I thought we'd just do one event and see how it goes. And she's like, we're getting a business license. We're getting business insurance, everything.
Good
that
for you,
need.
Brandy. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm in the thrift store with my mom. Like, all right, here's my credit card. Like, what do you need?
Sure.
You need a business partner like that though. When you tag team up, I mean, you need people that like pick you up where you're maybe like have short sights or down. Like, no, for Michael, like I did my video on the podcast and it was not great, right? So found somebody that can do it really well. Wow, that's so
cool.
awesome.
That is cool. And so you bring the models and the brands together. Can you talk about that? Explain that a little more.
Yeah, so we scout models all across the country. This event coming in, we have 2 local models. We had 3, one ended
Nice.
up dropping. We have 2 local models, and then we have 8, I think, traveling models.
Yeah.
Our models come from everywhere. They come from New York, Vegas, California, Chicago, Florida. And they're great because they're professionals, they're full-times. And while this area, actually Virginia Beach, has a great network of models in this area. And we've had a lot of them to our events because we're Virginia based, but we like to keep them in rotation. It gives the brands new faces to work with.
That's cool.
And then it also gives those brands new reach, especially if it's not a brick and mortar per se brand.
Sure.
Then they can get their brand reached out into the Vegas market, into the Chicago market. And if they are brick and mortar, then we just encourage them to go with the local models.
For sure.
Because you have those reach, because the models are content creators and they share.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
so that's kind of what we did. We have the models come in. We have brand packages. Brands can come in. They can bring their own photographer to get content, or they can use their in-house photographer, and they can also share products, and models can shoot with those products throughout the entire event. We had a cosmetic company come in last month, or 2 months ago. Last event.
Yeah.
Glow Cosmetics, right? Shout out to Glow.
Yep.
Glow Cosmetics.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Gave some of her products. The models wore the eyelashes during the events, and they can get tagged throughout all the photos.
That's so smart. It's organic marketing. Yeah, that's really smart. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of the ramble, I guess, that I
No, I love it.
It's
so good.
It's layered in complexity too, right? Because I want to ask this question next, if I may, Christina, for Kay and Genevieve too. What separates this event from other events, right? Because it can be so easy to list that off and go, wow, that sounds great. Like, okay, how does that differentiate from other events? We'll start with you, Kay.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just look at you both awkwardly so someone talks. No.
Somebody talks.
Yeah, Kandys Events is different from the aspect of, one, it's woman owned. That doesn't mean we are the only woman owned event agency or event company. There are a lot of great event companies out there. However, we are the only one that I know of that also has the knowledge and background of an agency, because I own KVC Management. These are two separate entities. However, through the agency, I've learned how to work with commercial brands and fit brand needs, which is why I'm able to incorporate brands into Kandys and make sure that we're hitting their marketing needs. Everything from photos to TikToks to Reels. I think that's what really sets us apart, is we have that brand dynamic, and models want to be a part of that because they want to get connected with brands too. Right. I mean,
makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So
from a modeling perspective, Genevieve, how has that helped with your business and brand overall?
I'd say for me, I think Kandys has been really good because it's not you have one size fits all. It's you have people who have maybe 1,000 followers. You have girls that come in that have 200,000 followers. And so being able to have the variety of girls to do the networking and knowing, hey, it's okay that I'm starting out because all these girls had to start out somewhere. And being able to have a female ran company also allows it to be, you can be more open about things that you're going through in your life. Not saying that you can't with men, but females just have that natural bond of, hey, I'm going through this. I need somebody to talk to. And so when you're at an event surrounded by females who we've all been there, we've all gone through it. And it's just a great experience to have. Yeah,
absolutely. I know, speaking from my brotherhood side of things, you can tell your guy friend stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What? I have friends. Is that funny? That's not my joke. That was okay. I do have friends. I just work with them. Okay. So Genevieve, how is working with Kay and her team shifted your mindset about modeling as a career? Because I also understand you have a career as an electrician as well.
Yes,
correct?
I do.
And you also do compete in, remind me of the phrase again. I know
bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'd say, yes, my life is very chaotic between working at a shipyard as an electrician, bodybuilding, but modeling has given me that outlet to have something that I can enjoy, but it's not so intensive where I always have to be on. It's something where I can go in, smile on my face, and not have to think about much because I have other people who can do that for me. If I need a photographer for something, I can reach out to Kay and be like, hey, I need you for something. Can you help me with this? And so being able to kind of get my foot in the doorway for even like bodybuilding. So the modeling aspect has allowed me to get more of my fitness, to say photography out there. And so my Instagram and my TikTok has been able to progress because of having the modeling side come into play.
That's so cool because it all goes hand in hand. And I think, Kay, you had mentioned this a couple interviews ago, but just the process of working through that resume, that portfolio, and those images. I want to dive into next in the community aspect as well, because look, it makes great business sense and building a business is phenomenal. But I think the community piece too is just what makes it so much, different and unique. Christina, do you mind heading up that one on the community side?
I was going to say, so what role does community and events play in helping you build your business?
Yeah, community is everything. Community is why we founded this.
Yeah.
So I did leave out a crucial part to our story. I started with an event company called The Creative Network. We have since rebranded that into Candy Flair. And I did that to bring the creative community together in this area because I felt like it was lacking. I mean, we just live in a world of convenience now, and it's not exactly convenient to go meet somebody for a single shoot at a location neither of you are familiar with, and then it's not convenient for the model to do their makeup and their hair and their wardrobe for 1 hour, 2 hour shoot. So as far as bringing the community back together, we made it more convenient.
Yeah.
We are one spot that has everything you need. Models can get 8 shoots in a day versus 1 and get 8 looks out of that same hair and makeup. And as a woman,
That's a
you
lot. That's a
know-
lot of shoots.
I do know.
you know how exhausting it is
Oh my
to do
God.
your hair and
Oh
makeup
my
for
God.
just one
And
thing.
outfit changes and all of
Mhm.
it. Yeah, it's a lot.
So we just made it convenient.
It's a great idea.
The photographer doesn't have to reach out to 10 models and hope to hear back from one. They're all in one spot. They're
Yeah.
ready to go.
That's cool.
They're ready to create. Brands don't have to worry about reaching out and hoping the model follows through because there is some unprofessional individuals in the industry, and we kind of weed through those for them. So I think we have helped the community just have more convenience, and we've grown it. Like our Instagram of 800 followers has a reach of over 200,000 views.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So we're definitely reaching people, and that's
And
what
I
our
would
goal
say,
is.
could you speak to too? I think like bringing creatives together probably sparks more creativity, right? So you're networking, you're like sharing, like, oh, here's my photographer or whatever. Can you share that too?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
networking aspect is absolutely endless. And we actually had a girl at our last event who has her own events and goes to multiple events say, I thought my events were creative, but this was the most creative event I've been to.
I love
And
that.
I made my heart melt. I loved it. So we definitely are very creative with our events. I mean, we're creative with our sets that we build. And then I think a lot of models can attest to just the networking aspect. I mean, you get a whole client base just from, or a whole client database just from one event. And our client retention is amazing. All we have to do is get clients in the door once and they want to come back. I mean, we have people coming and this is going to be their 3rd event and we've only had 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just keep coming back for more. So I'm confident once you get in the door, you'll be coming back. Yeah.
Genevieve, on the modeling side too, I'd love to like touch on like what the experience is like for those who have yet to go or are waiting to sign up. Which you need to sign up quickly because this is like happening end of September. So
super soon.
yes, click the link in the bio. Let's get you an order. We'll come do some videos and photography. What is that experience like though, Genevieve, when you go out and you shoot those sets? Like Kay mentioned, those 8 different sets.
So I would say it is the best experience a new beginner can have because I remember going on my first like ever shoot I ever did. Met somebody I had never known. We had only talked a couple times, going to a random spot that I wasn't familiar with. So being able to be surrounded by equal individuals of models and photographers and being in a very safe, knitted environment has allowed it to be very just stress relieving. There's no stress. There's no anxiety. It's, hey, everything's on a schedule. Everybody's here to do the same thing. Everybody's got the right mindset. And so I really encourage you that if you want to get your foot in the doorway or if you want to build your portfolio, like this is the way to go. Kandys Event has allowed me to grow significantly since I first started, and it's been a blessing.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Genevieve. And yeah, because when you're on set, like different people bring different energy, which is why Michael and I work together so well. Thanks, Michael, for behind the camera.
We love you.
Because if I had to do the camera stuff, like people wouldn't want to work, the energy would be off, right? And so being with people that have good energy and also know what they're doing and are professional about it, I just think is all the more work, all the more reason to work with you. So yeah. As we wrap up today's conversation, we're going to go through some rapid fire questions. Christina, you want to fire off the first rapid fire?
Yeah, sure. So what's your favorite thing about being a model and then owning a business?
My favorite thing about being a model is getting the photos back. There's nothing better than like getting a good photo of yourself, and it really boosts your confidence. And then you said the second was what's the favorite about being a business owner? Just the freedom to be able to create your schedule. I mean, I know I work pretty much 25 hours out of the day, but
sorry, I just hard relate.
But it is nice that when you actually need time off or something, you can take that. So I like the flexibility for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, great.
And I'd say the best thing about modeling is definitely just building those friendships with new people where I can build friendships with people who live in California and I've never been there. And so being able to have that and just have such a great tight-knit community is wonderful.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's stellar too. Because like we all want to be connected, and we're living in a vertical world. Stealing another thing from Kay. Kay said that we live in a vertical world, and like to be able to connect with people online and then go to a shoot and work together, collaborate together, I think just makes it even more special and meaningful, and that much more impactful too. Because we say this all the time, like if you don't feel it on camera, like people aren't going to feel it online, or they're not going to feel it when they're watching it. So being true to yourself and what you're saying is, it's going to stand out. All right. I have to ask selfishly here, if you could collaborate with anyone in Virginia right now, on the modeling side, who would it be?
I would love to say that I have somebody in mind, but I'm still so very new to this community that honestly, whoever would be like open arms to me and be like, let's do it. Let's shoot. I'm down for whatever.
Sounds good. So possibly like a movie star like John Cena, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, any of those.
But they don't live here.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, if Dwayne Johnson lived here, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I did ask him my question. Anyone in Virginia right now? I always tag Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just to see if he responds. Yeah. Anyways, what about for you, Kim?
Does Pharrell count?
Pharrell counts.
Great one. Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
From here.
I mean, put it up there. Yeah, for sure.
Pharrell,
That's a good
collab.
one.
That's your
I'll tag him in this one as well. Again, I reached out to your media team. Cool.
Dwayne Johnson
We'll
for a
connect.
fitness shoot. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just want somebody to pick me up, carry me around on set. That'd be fire. Anyways.
A girl can
That's a good one.
Yeah, right. Or I can dream too. Yeah. Christina, what about for you? If you could collaborate with anyone in Virginia,
Good one. I mean,
for Free Life, because you got your beverages, your non-alcoholic beverages that reach.
Yeah, who would I? I keep thinking of it. Pharrell would be pretty good though.
Okay,
I like that.
He's
Yeah,
got a big community around him.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Y'all been to the wave park yet?
No, not yet.
Next rapid fire question section. When it comes to fun things to try out in Virginia Beach, in addition to the wave park, any ideas or anything on your lists?
So I love food and beverage. Obviously I'm in the beverage industry and dining. So I love Esoteric and Love Song, just to give two shout outs. They're like good. They're really curated, like attention to detail. I love to dress up. My husband and I just went to date night at Esoteric last night. And also as someone that doesn't drink alcohol, they had a really nice non-alcoholic section that's really big for me because it's inclusive. So
Yeah.
I would say Esoteric or Love Song.
Well, there's a lot to do in this area, but I just found a new spot earlier this week and I'm obsessed. It is the Sweet Spot.
Yes.
Lots of calories.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good one.
So many
That's
calories.
a good one. I know, but that's a good one.
Don't look at the
You're in a
calories or
sugar
the
coma
price.
for a good
Just look
day,
at the ice
too.
cream.
I know.
Yeah.
I
We
got
love
the
food on the
Dubai
brain.
chocolate strawberries.
Oh my God.
That sounds good.
my
Which
God.
location did you go to? Because they got a couple.
Virginia Beach one?
The one in the ocean front or off of Princess Anne?
I think Princess Anne.
Okay.
I think.
So you have
I'm
to go
pretty
back.
sure.
You have to go to the original.
That would
They
be
have
a
one in Chesapeake,
fun-
apparently.
They have
They
one
do.
in
It
That
Chesapeake.
one in
opened.
Chesapeake is really pretty.
Yeah.
It just
I've been there.
opened.
That one's really
That would
nice.
be fun for content. Oh my gosh. Talk
I
about
actually-
models. Oh my
I-
gosh.
Yeah.
I actually want to take our girls from our September event to the Chesapeake one. at
That's
the
a
end
great
of it.
idea.
That's
Let's
super
let's
cool.
go. Absolutely.
That's-
I'll
that's
tag
a
the
He
great
said,
girls.
let's
idea.
go. You gotta put him in a wig.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going.
I will wear whatever I need to do to get Sweet Spot, okay?
Right. Yeah, that's a must.
That's a
try
good one.
spot.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Man, I'd say the best spot to go. So I am a very big gym guru, fitness guru. And so for me, it would be, there's a calisthenic park at the oceanfront on, I think, 37th Street. And being able to be there in the morning when the sun rises, it's the most calming, most beautiful thing you can see in Virginia Beach. At least to me, and I'm kind of biased, but
No, that's cool.
that is how I feel.
That sunrise is definitely special. My wife and I, we do evening bikes on the boardwalk. It's been a minute, but that's definitely our highlight too, because there's no kids, first off. And that's great.
We love that.
Just other kids that you're on the boardwalk, but you're in the bike lane, so you get to say, move out of the way.
Yeah.
Nicely. Sometimes. Yeah. Virginia Beach, such a great place. Well, as we wrap up today's conversation, I'd love to roll out the red carpet, Kay to you, and then Genevieve as well. Share any final words or messages you want to leave the audience with and where they can go to follow you and all the adventures you're on next.
All right. Well, I guess we're signing off, but hopefully I see you plugged into one of our candy events. We have so many, so you don't have an excuse. Something's going to work with your calendar. And to make sure you're in tune with those dates, you can follow us at _Kandys Events _ I hope to see you guys there.
And I'm Genevieve Perez, and I'm signing off. And I just want to say, if you're ready to make the move, like, put your foot in the doorway. I mean, coming from a person who does nearly 4 different things, working in a shipyard, being a bodybuilder, and being a model, it is possible. You can definitely make time. It is doable. And if you want to catch more of me, you can follow me at Genevieve _smile.
Awesome. Kay, Genevieve, thanks for your time. And I
Thank
guess
you.
we're starting this signing off trend. I kind of like that.
I like
kinda
that a
like
lot.
that. Did you have anything else you wanted to share, though? It sounded kind of definitive. I just want to make sure.
I think I'll share because it's Discover Virginia. Like, Virginia is an amazing place to grow and like a business. I'm not from here. I'm military. I've been here 9 years, but people are so kind. Like, I've been building a business for 2 years now, and it's just amazing. People are so kind. So if you want to come here, like, I feel like it's a slept on gem, you know?
It's a beautiful community.
It's a beautiful community. So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. And that's this episode of Discover Virginia. I hope you've enjoyed and stay to the end of the episode because we have super exciting news. We are coming to your location very soon. So definitely let me know in the comment section below where you're at in Virginia. We're going to be going on tour over this holiday season to highlight all the festivities in and around Virginia, including apparently some like Harry Potter thing I just found on Instagram. But yeah, we're going to be going to check it out. So make sure you stay tuned for all the amazing things. Go out and discover Virginia and enjoy the rest of your day.